one. This one's for you, Peter. The challenge in machine builders providing recommended spares will really provide manufacturers information as this is a revenue stream. How can you deal with this before receiving the parts?
Good question, Robert. How are you, my friend? Yes, this is a perennial problem, and it's down to contracts quite often. And what we've shown here is the owner operator has the ability to control the submission of the document. If you don't fill the spare parts information in as is required, you can't submit the document. You won't get paid. That's the way to force it to happen, I'm afraid. There will be some items that clearly are OEM specials and they can't be matched. But I think you would have seen, as a few others on the call I can see would have seen, and Alacan demonstrated in this thing there. Frankly, OEMs make extraordinary amounts of money unnecessarily out of some of the spare parts that are common spare parts. That doesn't benefit anybody at the end of the day. So yes, the owner operators have to use their power, their purse to control and to force that to happen. But it's down to the contracts. It's down to the recommendations there. Our system allows them to do that.
Sorry, before we move on, as an extra thing to potentially add to that as well is one of the things that we're working on building in the background is that product data library that Alacan showed. So whilst this doesn't address equipment manufacturers or machine builders, as you said, providing incorrect information by linking a manufacturer's item of production that has been provided to us directly from the manufacturer to that line item as well, you can then bypass the descriptions that have actually given to you by the OEM and use the manufacturer's data to do that. So it's a challenge that we're aware of. As Peter said, contractual agreements can get around that. Also by in terms of actually providing at least some data, as Alacan said, we can restrict the OEM's ability to complete the SPIR based on a percentage completion of the required fields. That doesn't necessarily stop them from providing absolute rubbish data within those fields, but at least it steps to improving that. And then the item of production could also provide more accurate data.